Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humble host Charles Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we continue on our journey and we're going to cross this little river over here. I say it's a river because it's a very narrow strip of water, but it does lead into open water if you go into any of the side directions. Now that lady over there gives you a Lapras, so I'm wondering if I should use this game to specialize in my ice type when I get to it. I've already taken at least one, maybe two specializations away from this specific game because I found better games to do them in. And by that I don't mean the Violet and Scarlet games. Okay, so I've decided to challenge this surfer over here, and he challenges me with a Quillfish. Luckily, Helioptile as an electric type can do decent work against the Quillfish, which is a water and poison type. Now Quillfish is one of those poison type water types that isn't the most powerful Pokemon to use. That honor goes to the what is its name, Tentacool and Tentacruel line. They are very powerful, meaning that they have a lot of bulk to deal with everything that your opponent or you can dish out. Okay, so Binacle is the next Pokemon. That is a very powerful water and rock type Pokemon, but it's not my favorite. So when I get to my rock type specialization, I'm probably not going to use Binacle. I'm probably going to use Relicanth or something like that. Maybe one of the fossil Pokemon. Okay, I wonder if I have a... No, I don't have a full restore or full heal or antidote with me. Luckily, my Pokemon don't lose HP as I walk under these conditions. That's kind of cool and kind of sad. That gave you a little bit of stress while you're moving about, because that meant that you either needed to find an antidote somewhere or a full heal, or you needed desperately to get to a Pokemon Center. Unless you wanted to allow your Pokemon to faint. Okay, let's check out this Linoone. It weakens my electric type attack. So that was me using the 2-turn attack. What was it called again? Something wind. Let's see if I can... Razor Wind, that's the attack. Okay, so I'm forgetting Charge and learning Thunder Wave, but I'm never going to use Thunder Wave, just like I've never used Charge, because I don't really see the use of it under normal playing conditions. There might be some stage where I need it for some strategy I'm using. Netball. But it's not a reliable strategy because any Pokemon can break through paralysis at any time, at any given moment. Look there, we're going to ride on some Go-Go in a moment. Okay, do I have my... I don't have my cutter with me, do I? No, I don't. So that item is going to remain undiscovered for a while. Okay, let's see what happens over here. Here's a house over here. I wonder who's in it. Okay, a couple of people, a little girl and a hiker. Attract. That does not sound well, considering the context that we find ourselves in over here. Is this old white hiker and this little girl over here of a race that is considered a protected species, as it were. A protected class, that's the word I was looking for. Do they have something going on over here? That is generally considered illegal. Okay. So let's jump on a go-goat over here. And then we can... why did I get off? Ah, it's because I didn't get to the area where I can jump over the ledges. Ah, there's a place I can jump over to get out of this little pen over here. Okay, that doesn't bode well for me. Okay, so I'm just exploring a bit. Okay, I can jump over here. Yep. Ah, and I passed that breeder without having to fight her. Cool. So I can bypass all of these battles over here by merely riding a go-goat. That's good to know. Now on the other, when I get off of this go-goat, like over here, and I go onwards, I won't have access to this go-goat again because he will go back to his pen. Ah, rocks. I'm using rock smash over here. Let's see what I find. Not much. Ah, fisherman. Let's see what I can get him to do. Okay, he has a Magikarp. The most basic Pokemon of all water type Pokemon. All fish. The parabolic charge is going to annihilate him. Does take him in a single attack as I was hoping. If it didn't, I would be stressing that my Helioptile might be a weak Pokemon. Another Magikarp. Now, at some point I'm going to replace Parabolic Charge, even though I now know in retrospect that Parabolic Charge is the strongest attack I could possibly use, but due to the fact that it allows me to regain HP. That is what gives it its strength. But I give up on Hyperbolic Charge for a stronger attack, one that does more damage, and I do regret that later on, because there are very many instances in the near future where I need more HP for my Helioptile or Heliolisk as he evolves later on, but I would not have access to this attack later on, which does become a problem. Okay, let's see what I can do over here. Energy Ball, go on. I'm glad I taught Eevee Energy Ball. It does help a lot. Granted, I don't have access to my lead sheet strategy anymore, but that's a eventuality I'm willing to tolerate. So this is your basic cut and paste Magikarp fisherman. One would have hoped that at least by this generation, some of those would have been Feebas. But anyway, and there are many other fish that I can use that are also weak, but they don't. They go back to the old tried and trusted Magikarp, one that doesn't actually provide any danger to the player at all whatsoever. Okay, let's check out this little body of water over here, see what we can find as we go on. But we get attacked by the very devil himself, the tentacle I was talking about earlier. Luckily I have my electric type up front, and do you see over there, it doesn't even take out the tentacle in a single attack, even though I am 6 levels higher. Luckily it doesn't do much damage to me because of my dry skin, and he did a water type attack. Okay, now let's get on Azura Bay. I missed that guy, luckily. Missed that lady over there. Or dodged her, should I say. Okay, what? There's nothing at that rock over there. Okay, Snorlax, let's go. You're doing a good job swimming for me. Okay, can't get into that deep water over there for some reason. Okay, what's on this island? Oh yeah, star piece. Cool. Now let's go on to the next part. Okay, I just killed a mosquito over there because due to the blackouts I have to do this recording at night because I had no power all day. Okay, so this is basically the extent of this map over here. I wish I could get onto that island over there, see what Pokemon reside over there, but that island that we were crossing was only there for aesthetics. Okay, what item is this? Dive ball. Okay, cool. Not gonna actually use it, but that's where you get the dive ball. Or a dive ball, not the dive ball. It's not the master ball. Okay, what's it? This rock over here. Okay, I didn't even check. Obviously I don't want to break any of the rocks in case I run into a Pokemon I don't want to fight with or against. That's the better way of saying it. Now to get back to the route I was on so that I can continue on my journey. Now I cut out some. Damn. I wasn't wanting to. Ooh, sexy. I wasn't wanting to fight this lovely lady over here, but I just couldn't get away. Anyway, I'm trying to get back to the main route so that I can continue the game. This does surprisingly well, seeing as Corsola over there is a rock type. It's a water type as well, so my electric type attacks do quite well. But I always found that a bit disturbing. I was hoping that it might have a less of a effect on a rock type. But that doesn't really matter. Okay. Eevee, you're up. You're basically one of the only ones that can deal with this Lantern. Lantern is a really good Pokemon. If you train it or give it the correct attacks, it can basically deal with any Pokemon in existence with the correct attacks. But you'll have to wait until the next series to see that. And the only difficulty it has is stamina and bulk. With enough bulk and the correct moveset, Lantern is a bugger to deal with. I hope that was a decent amount of foreshadowing and teasing for you to subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 15 subscribers by the end of this series, and check out my playlists of all of my previous games. Maybe in the near future get me into a position where I actually get paid for this. It'll help me out greatly, get me out of poverty and so on. But that doesn't matter, we're going on with the game. While I'm on that tangent, of course, I would like you to check out my community page and vote in the poll I have over there regarding fish Pokemon and which starter in the two groups you most think relevant in that endeavor. Anyway, let's check out this holo phone call, or holographic phone call, halo call I think they call it. Okay, hello old man. Ah, Ampharos. I wonder what's down there along this pier over here. Not very many things. I wonder how much money I have to get in the game to purchase one of these speedboats over here. Ah, what do you give me, lady? Not much. Hi there, dude. Ah, silk scarf. That is quite a useful item for me since I'm specializing in normal types. I hope I remember to actually use it. It does decently well while I'm using normal type attacks. All of these incenses that I don't intend on using, and I don't see any use for them. Ah, let's get a fishing rod over here. That will become important later on, and I will be making mistakes in the meantime as well with that. But let's just continue over here. Okay, some guards and so on. Ah, I didn't catch that. Did she say Magikarp was a cute Pokemon? I wonder if you showed her one, what would happen. Okay, so this is a hotel I'm not very interested in checking out very much. Okay, this lady gives you one of 4 or 5 items. I think it's 4 items. You have to come back every day and answer a quiz. She basically describes a move to you, and you have to guess the correct move. Now, if you know your new moves very well, you will always guess correct. But you see over there, those 4 moves on the list, those are the TMs that she'll give you every day. Each day will be a different one, and it's on a 4-day rotor, I think. Well, that's how I understand it. Okay, let's go to the station. Come on, dude, go to the station. Okay, we're at the station, and there's Professor Sycamore. Another tree, of course, with Diantha, this region's champion. She isn't that difficult to deal with in retrospect. The strongest Pokemon is quite difficult. It is a Gardevoir that mega evolves, and what that does is it makes it it makes it a fairy and a psychic type. It's a fairy and psychic type in any case, I think, but it's just stronger, and that is quite a difficult thing to deal with. If you have dragon types, of course, or dark types, that is quite difficult to deal with. But normal types, I don't think will have very much trouble with her. Okay, so now I'm going up to I'm climbing onto this bullet train over here. And this is one of the coolest cinematics on the game. It's a pity that they didn't actually show you the entire road that you travel on getting over here. They only showed you pulling out of the station. So in retrospect, it is not the coolest cinematic in the game. There are others that are much better. And I wish they had shown you traveling on a rail, even if you can't get to the area that the rail is traveling on, to get to this town over here. Okay, so at least one of my Pokemon is going to learn Fly. Staravia looks like the most deserving. Staravia, I think you should learn Fly. Let's see which move are we going to replace. Double Team looks like the best move to replace. Okay, there we go. Now I have a flyer and I can go wherever I want. Okay, who's in this house? Pretty lady over there. Unfortunately, she does have a daughter, which also means that she is way older than I am. Or maybe this professor over here is the mother. It must be adoptive children. Or something like that. Okay, and this is the episode where I realized that there is a specific Pokemon I could have gotten very early on in the game. And I think the next episode I will be spending getting that specific Pokemon. But anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.